So to think that even Nigerians in abroad could be defrauded in this manner is something absolutely unimaginable. But that is a bitter truth. Anyway, we Nigerians, we trust a lot and we believe in patronage, patronizing our own. This was what really happened to most Nigerians that got defrauded by fellow Nigerians. Now, this is the case of Gbemisola, a 44-year-old man, and Adebowale, a 32-year-old Nigerian lady. Both of them were said to be couple living in Canada. They devised a fraudulent business plan in order to defraud their customers, their hard-earned money, by selling over 250 fake airline tickets worth over $500,000 to these unsuspecting customers of theirs across Canada. This is absolutely surprising that people living in diaspora, a place like Canada, could also be defrauded in that means. Well, I would tell you how this can also affect you. Even when you are planning to book your ticket locally or internationally, you could be a victim of this if you are not careful. Let's go. Now, another baffling thing that was even so real to be fake was that on the computer screens, those tickets, those fake tickets sold to these victims looked so real to be fake. Even on their phones, you could hardly differentiate if their tickets were fake or real. Unfortunately or fortunately, if you do fly a lot, like a couple of times that I've had to fly, tickets are just something printed out like this. Yes, you could book your ticket online and print it out in an A4 paper, take it to the airport, show to anybody. They check it, and I don't know what they check in their system, probably the code or something. I've always had my ticket like this, so there's never been any reason for me to doubt. But I will tell you what you're going to look out for if you constantly book your ticket online or with any traveling agency. One particular thing about crimes, especially in the Western countries, is that no matter how long it takes, they would definitely bring the culprits or the culprit to book. So between June 2021 and December 2021, our brother and our sister, Gbemisola and Adebowale, misrepresented themselves working for a travel agencies based outside of the United Kingdom in order for them to obtain access to a secure online booking portal belonging to major European airlines, as stated by the police. It was sad to say that these two individuals, our brother and our sister, they sold valid airline tickets. Valid, so not fake. But then they sided the money to their private or personal pockets to enrich themselves. The money collected did not reach to the airline companies. So they manipulated the airline server, they hacked their whatever, as the case may be, and started selling real tickets. How the money did not. You might want to ask, how come the money did not get to these companies? Hence, the tickets they sold were all real. Now, this is what happens. How careless, trusting, lazy, lackadaisical, most of us Africans can be. Now, a lot of us are graduates. Most of us are professors. Unfortunately, most of us do not know, sorry to say this, do not know how to access internet, how to browse anything online, how to use Microsoft Word, how to use the computer for anything. We constantly rely on the help of others who claim to know how, even when they do not know. So this is exactly what might have played out here. Please buy me that ticket. Even when you know that you could even go to the airport if you are not sure of the travel agencies. Now, you can imagine the people that got defrauded were people who are in the Canada, not even in Nigeria, because a lot of them were people booking tickets to travel to Africa, like the news stated. people in Calgary area of Canada, and most of the tickets or most of the travelers were meant to get to Africa. And how did they find out? When they land, or when they get to the airport about to fly, they check their ticket and tell them that it's not in the system. They begin to argue. Over 250 airline tickets were issued to these people in abroad, not even in Nigeria. But a lot of us in Nigeria, we do this a lot. We don't want to, try anything on our own. We like to, you want to book a ticket, you want to travel to anywhere, you are asking somebody to do, because the person runs a business center and you are not even sure if that person is legit. I remember recently, two people, they were going to book their ticket to come here. Sorry to say this, one of them was insisting that somebody told them to travel through Cotonou, that flying from Lagos to the UK is very expensive. And I was wondering, how many of these agencies have you checked? Have you been to the airport? How much? Because I was curious to know the exact amount. But the person was not telling me the exact amount, because she said she has not asked. Then how did you come to the conclusion and believe that, yes, it is overly expensive for you to fly from Lagos to Heathrow? Than taking that risk of going to Cotonou, you might even miss your flight, when you are traveling by road to go to Cotonou, and you might be delayed at the border. Why not, find out facts about how much this ticket would cost you to fly from Lagos to London first? So this is just a typical example what a lot of us and how we behave, very lackadaisical to the use of the internet. It's just like all these visa applications. UK government website is legit. It's there, gov.uk. You click on it, the step by step. You would know when a website is legit and when it's not. You do this. But even when you give this website to most of us to do this, they will still tell you, can you help me? I don't really know how to do this. I am not sure it's real. Now, the next thing they will ask you that is annoying is, how much will it cost? This is one thing Nigerians are good at. How much would they won't even ask you, how will I get this job? What are the requirements to get a skilled workers visa in the UK? No, they will ask you, how much is that? How much is the COS? Auntie, please, I have money to pay. Just tell me how much we can pay and buy the seat. This thing I'm telling you are just the messages I've gotten in my inbox. TikTok, Instagram. So this is really sad. This is how a lot of us got defrauded. And to think that those that got this defrauded were those already abroad, trying to fly home to Africa. How much more those in Nigeria? And it is wickedness, because these two young couple, 44 and 32, they are quite young. Maybe, they just got married or still in a relationship, like they call them, because one of them was said to be in the UK, Brompton was, I think, the guy, and the lady in Canada. And they were working hand in hand, defrauding people with their hard-earned money, people who are ignorant. Unfortunately, they're already abroad. I don't know how they get there, because today, if you want to book any ticket, there are a lot of legit travel agencies in town. If you cannot do it in the comfort of your home, everything is on your phone, smartphone, for you to do, and it is there for you to know which website is real. When you say the padlock, you know that that website is secure. It's something that you can do, not with a third party. And if you know that you cannot do it online, go to the airport, straight customer service. Yes, you can do it there if you have all the chance and all the time. Or go to your town center, business, travel agencies. There are a lot of them that I can't start naming here. They can help you to, plan your journey, your holiday, your trip, pay your tickets, book your flight. Booking.com is there for you to do all these legit sites, So it's quite a pity. But what happened to these two individuals, our brother and our sister? Adebowale, Adeoto, hey, Adeoto, and Bemisola, they were charged for fraud to have obtained false pretense and unlawful use of computer, and the fraud of over $500,000. So both of them were charged, and certainly they went behind for their offenses. So everyone out there, every African out there should be very careful. We trust, we patronize our own. This is our problem. We always love to patronize our own. And you know what we usually do when normal ticket, maybe if you go to the airport to buy this ticket, it might be like $500 or 500 pounds, but because yours is selling 400, 300, we like corners. You know, we would go for it. This might be what happened to a lot of people that got caught up in this crime. So really sorry that they lost their money and their travel. Definitely they were delayed. Yes, because when your ticket is reading something else, you're definitely not going to travel. Yeah. Anyway, it's quite a pity, but let's be careful when dealing with people we call our own. It's a pity that I'm saying this, but it is what it is. We have to be very careful when we trust and believe that, yes, our people can do this for us. Like my video, subscribe to my channel, and shine your eyes. I beg, no grief for anybody in this 2024. Thank you very much once again. Bye.